Hey guys, I'm going to start this video off a little differently because this time it is different. This glitch is different. It is perhaps the most important glitch we have ever found or ever will find. And today I'm honored to be able to share it with all of you. For the first time ever, you can get out of every map in Modern Warfare 2, including some of the most iconic Call of Duty maps of all time, such as Highrise, Terminal, and Rust. Some of you may not be familiar with the glitching history of Modern Warfare 2, and you may be wondering why this is such a big deal, so let me explain. When Modern Warfare 2 released on November 10th, 2009, there were two big glitches that carried over from COD 4. The first being elevators, a method that lets you get on top of any barrier that you can stand, crouch, or prone under, and shotgun jumping, a method that effectively increases your jump height. Between these two glitches, you were able to get out of 8 of the 16 maps. With the release of the first map pack, Infinity Ward patched the elevator glitch, which made some of the maps no longer possible to get out of with shotgun jumping alone. Despite the total number of maps increasing to 21, you could now only get out of 6 of them. And even with the addition of 5 more maps with the Resurgence pack, the number remained at 6. A few years passed and we eventually came back to Modern Warfare 2 with a technique we used in Modern Warfare 3, the care package breach. This is similar to the care package breach we found in Black Ops, except it only works in the downward direction, and it's way more RNG dependent. This method got us out of Afghan for the first time, and it also let us get out of Favela and Subbase once again. We didn't really touch Modern Warfare 2 for a while after that, and if we did any glitching, it was on the newer CODs. At some point, the idea of revisiting the older Call of Duty titles became more intriguing. All of the new COD games seemed to be completely broken. Pretty much every Call of Duty game since Advanced Warfare had some sort of teleportation glitch. And I guess we thought, I don't know, maybe if all these CODs have a way to teleport, MW2 could have one as well? Either way, every time we got on Modern Warfare 2, our desire to find a teleport glitch only increased. And that's because we started to realize both just how little we had to work with and how well Infinity Ward had programmed the game compared to the newer ones. It really seemed like it was unbreakable. Sometime in 2021, I was browsing through YouTube, and I found a video explaining how to do something called a turret lunge in Modern Warfare 2. Basically, if you knife and then hop on a turret, and then knife lunge again once you get off of it, you'll go flying towards the person you knifed. The problem with this method is that it only works on maps that have turrets, which is like 3 of them maybe, and you have to do it at the turret location. So then we thought, well, maybe we can extend this to work with care packages, because then we could do it wherever we wanted and on any map. And as it turns out, it is possible. In one fell swoop, the number of maps you could get out of went from 9 to 16. The way developers try to prevent players from getting out of bounds is by placing invisible barriers along the map's perimeter. But there's essentially 2 types of maps: those that are open and those that are boxed in. With the care package knife lunge technique, we could get out of every map that was open or at least had some gap to squeeze through. Now the only ones left were the 10 maps that were completely boxed in. This means that the only way you could possibly get out of them is by either breaching or teleporting. We did have the care package breaching method, but the problem is that since it only works in the downward direction, you need to be able to land on something under the map. With the exception of Storm, none of the maps had a spot where this was possible. But still, there were 9 maps that no one had ever gotten out of before. I would say 3 of which are some of the most iconic maps in the game, and one of which is probably the most iconic map in the history of Call of Duty, besides maybe Nuketown. So this is why it means so much to us. Ever since the game came out 16 years ago, we've been looking for a way to get out of Rust, and now we finally have that. And at this point, it's not about gaining some advantage online. It's not about that. It's the fact that we took something that everyone thought wasn't possible, and we proved that it was. Given the rules of the game as they are defined by Infinity Ward, are you able to set foot on the other side of this fence? The answer is yes, and this is how you do it. Hey guys, it's Drew from UBA Productions, and today I'll be showing you a teleport glitch that will allow you to get out of every map in Modern Warfare 2. First, you want to head into private match with a friend. The teleport glitch works in every game mode, but I would recommend putting it on search and destroy with unlimited lives, minuscule health, and kill cams off, just to make boosting easier. For your loadout, you need one-man army, commando pro, and a tactical insurgent. For your second perk, you can do either lightweight or hardline, whichever you prefer. And if you want to be able to do every ATOM map that we show in the video, make a second class with exactly the same stuff, except put a frag instead of attack. As for your kill streaks, you need a care package and either an AC-130 or a chopper gunner. You'll see later what the difference is between doing the glitch with the AC-130 versus the chopper gunner, but since it doesn't hurt to have an extra care package, I also put on a sentry gun. Once you're happy with the settings, pick whatever map you want to teleport out of and start up the match. At the beginning of the match, have you and your buddy spawn on opposite teams and have him run over to your spawn to boost for his care packages. He only needs one, but he can get both the care package and the sentry gun just in case. After that, kill your friend and then run over to his spawn and keep killing him until you receive a care package. Once you have it, place down your tack and pull out the care package marker. Once it's fully out, have your friend kill you. Now this is actually incredibly important. From this moment until you complete the next step, do not press D-pad right to take out a new care package marker. If you do, the glitch will not work. Now that the marker has been primed, you need to boost for your AC-130. Now this next step is not the teleport, but you have to do it or else the later steps won't work. Once you're ready, press D-pad right to call in your AC-130 and then keep spamming the knife button. The exact moment you see the knifing animation, keep spamming D-pad right until you're fully in the AC-130. What this does is it allows you to use your gun and switch weapons while up in the kill streak. You'll know you've done it right when you see the normal HUD overlaid on top of the kill streak vision. Have your friend kill you and then press D-pad right to take out your care package or sentry gun marker. You should be able to see that it changed weapons to the marker in the bottom right of the screen. Once the marker is fully out, press the trigger button to pull back the marker and hold it there. This will be whatever your shoot button is, so either R1 or R2 or on PC it would be left mouse. You should hear the grenade pin sound effect when you do it. Now whatever you do not let go. Now you need to keep holding the marker as if you're about to throw it until the AC-130 ends. Do not let go of the shoot button until after you see yourself respawn. Now from this point until you're fully out of the map, do not die. If you die, you'll have to redo this step. One last time, boost off of your friend for an AC-130. Once you get it, go someplace open where your friend can call in the care package without it landing on a roof or something, and have them call it in. Now this next part is going to involve some timed button presses, but it's fairly easy to do once you practice it a little bit. Stand next to the care package and switch weapons to one-man army. The moment before the menu opens, hit D-pad right to call in your AC-130. If you get the timing right, you should see the laptop come out behind the one-man army class selection menu. Now wait for the laptop to open a little, and then press circle to back out of the menu. Once you see your screen start fading to black, begin picking up the care package. What you want here is to be picking up the care package as it tries to put you into the AC-130. At this point, if you've done all of the previous steps correctly, and you've done these last timings correctly, you should be teleported up to the AC-130, and you'll immediately begin falling to the ground outside of the map. While in this state, you have the walking AC-130 glitch, so the AC-130 bullets will come directly out of your player. Just be careful not to blow yourself up, or else you'll get respawned once the AC-130 ends. One of the problems with doing this glitch with the AC-130 is that the starting position is seemingly random. So if you have a map like Highrise, for example, there's a good chance you'll spawn above one of the streets and fall to your death. However, we realized that this isn't the case. Obviously, the AC-130 travels along a circular path around the map while you're using it, but what isn't obvious is that it continues to do so even after the kill streak ends. Through some testing, we were able to figure out that the AC-130 completes one revolution every 70 seconds. This means that if you want to choose where along the path you want to drop from, all you need to do is enter the AC-130 the first time, start a stopwatch at the position you want to drop from, and then just make sure you do the final step of the glitch at some interval of 70 seconds. On a regular stopwatch, this would be either 1 minute 10 seconds, 2 minute 20, 3 minute 30, etc. And this is exactly what we did on Highrise to be able to land on a specific building and drop down onto the sky barrier. For the rest of the maps, I'll show footage of their out of maps at the end of the video, and I just want to cover one last thing. So far, we've only showed the teleport glitch with the AC-130, but it can also be done with the chopper gunner. Doing it with the chopper gunner is a lot more useful for getting on top of sky barriers, so long as the chopper starts high enough up. Unlike the AC-130, the chopper gunner pulls you along with it after you teleport. It's basically the same thing as the Osprey gunner glitch, except you start off at the chopper's position. If the chopper flies through a barrier, you'll become offset with it because it's not strong enough to actually breach you through the barrier. And if you teleport to the chopper and wait until it flies away, you'll likely just land somewhere outside of the map. But if you want to get on a sky barrier like Terminal, for example, a good way to do this is to use the one-man army tactical insertion method. I explained this in a previous video, but I'll explain it again here. Your last valid spawn location for tactical insertions is only ever updated while using a class that has a tactical insertion. This means that if you want to get on the Terminal sky barrier, for example, you just need to wait until the chopper hovers low enough such that your feet touch the sky barrier, and then you can literally just switch teams and spawn in with your non-tac one-man army class, and then find some place where you can't stand and switch back to your original class, and when you place your tac, it'll go to your last valid position, which in this case is on the sky barrier. But that should be everything you need to know in order to get out of all the maps and on top of all the sky barriers. I'll leave you with some footage of the other maps that were previously impossible to get out of in case you wanted to see them. Also, I'll probably make a video essay at some point explaining why this glitch works if anyone is interested in that. And lastly, we'll probably also release a video covering all of the small glitches we found along the way while searching for this teleport method. None of them are super game-breaking, but you may find some of them to be interesting. Anyways, this has been Drew from UBA Productions, and I'll see you guys next time.
Head down the highway side, cold wind but it feels right. With you I'm heavy breathing, feels like I'm lucid dreaming. I'm not usually the type to rush into the night. This time I can't be speeding. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, I'm losing the into the deep end, giving into